London is a diverse city, and here there's supposed to be a place for everyone. But for a lot of young people, it feels like there's nowhere left to go. As teenagers, it feels like we spend the majority of our time out and about, on the bus, at our local chicken shop, or simply just walking around. Despite constantly being in public spaces, it doesn't always feel like there's a place for us within them. This idea of needing a place to spend our free time is reflected in the work of American sociologist Ray Oldenburg, who came up with the third place theory. A third place refers to social surroundings outside of the usual environments of home, school, and the workplace. In his book, The Great Good Place, Oldenburg argues that third places are anchors of community life and give people a sense of place. For a lot of young people, youth centres serve as that third place, a space to engage, socialise, and feel like they're making a difference in their community. But between 2010 and 2023, 1,243 council-run youth centres closed across the UK. As these disappeared, so did a sense of place for Britain's youth. Speaking to my peers about where they spend their free time gave me a better understanding of just how important youth centres are for our generation.
I'd say the park is a great place to play football with my mates.
I feel like I'd be most likely to spend my time at a fast food place because it's cheap and there's like so many McDonald's and KFCs nearby, so it's just easy to get to. But if it was a hot day, probably like a park because it's a nice place.
I like going to the park because it's just a place where I won't bother anyone and I can just chill with my friends.
I think probably a fast food outlet because I'm a foodie myself, so I do like going in there with my friends, eating food.
There used to be a youth centre down my road, but it got shut down. And I don't know where the other ones are, but I used to go to it when I was younger.
It's local, mate. Don't know where it is.
Yeah, in fact, I used to go to it every week, but unfortunately it got closed.
I actually haven't attended my local youth centre. I know that one of my friends previously went to a youth centre, but I actually don't know where it is.
I haven't.
I know where it is, but I haven't been there.
No, I don't know where it is, I've not been there.
For some young people, the issue isn't just about access, but about awareness. Even where youth provision exists, limited visibility acts as a barrier for those who need the services the most.
I think it definitely is important because sometimes like when I want to go out, it gets really like repetitive, or I just don't know where to like hang out with friends. So I think it is definitely important to have a space like that's like safe for young people and also like it's fun.
We're in that time and that period where you're growing, I feel like it is important to have your own space.
Yeah, I do think we should have more spaces where we can just hang out and like have a fun time.
I think it is because a lot of young people, like, we just waste our time at home on our phones when we can actually go to like youth centres and socialise with other people. So I think it's a good idea. Without dedicated spaces for young people, many are left to spend extended time online. Research from the Royal Society for Public Health suggests that social media use is linked with increased rates of anxiety, depression, and poor sleep. Others gather in commercial spaces like fast food restaurants. But these spaces aren't purpose-built for young people in the same way that youth centres are. The decline in youth spaces doesn't just limit where we spend our time. It reduces access to safe environments that provide connection, well-being, and a sense of belonging. Although youth centres still exist, they are under increasing pressure to stay afloat. According to the National Youth Sector's 2025 census, there is an increased demand for youth services across their provisions. Youth services play an increasingly important role within communities, offering support, guidance, and opportunities outside of formal environments. However, providing this level of support is becoming increasingly difficult due to a lack of resources and rising demands. There have been efforts at a national level to address the needs of our generation. In December 2025, Keir Starmer announced a new national youth strategy aiming to improve support and opportunities for young people.
I'm determined to support every young person to reach their potential. That's why we're delivering the first national youth strategy for 15 years to transform youth services, backed by over £500 million. Mr. Speaker, that means more youth workers, more youth centres and a network of 50 young future hubs. That's on top of our youth job guarantee and our plan to create 50,000 more apprenticeships. We're building a Britain for the next generation.
For many young people, youth spaces are more than just places to go. They are places to belong. While new strategies and efforts aim to improve access, the reality for many remains unchanged. As demand continues to rise, the question is no longer whether youth spaces matter, but whether enough is being done to protect them.